Crucial Paper Breakdown Commentator. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. You already know what we're here to talk about. Before we do so, please go ahead and thumbs up the video until it's absolutely stuck. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another conscious crew member and telling them to get their black asses into the sanctuary, because the king gets in fact what? Kang gain. Also, if you love everything that the King does here, you can always donate to the platform, $ Consciouztv on Cash App and or paypal.me/Consciouztv. Conscious spelled with the Z on the end, just like it is here on the channel. All donation information and social media handles are also in the description box below, and they're also scrolling at this little blue and white scroll here, going right to left across the bottom of the screen. Also, make sure that you are sharing the platform out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be a YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you in fact lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're live, and we're certainly in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What is going on, conscious crew? Let me speak to you guys coming into the sanctuary. Please run those likes up, you guys. YouTube is making a lot of changes, which is affecting the algorithm and notifications. So please run the likes up. No matter if you're part of the replay gang, or you a Bush baby, etc. Honey, we need all of the likes. Let me speak to everybody on this wonderful, God blessed Thursday before we get into the shenanigans of it all. What is going on, Karen? Hey, Rumors and T. What's going on, Mary? Hey, Kimani. What's going on, Beachy? Hi, Sandra. Hey, Latera. What's going on? Oh, I missed a lot of people. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm starting in the middle. Let me go on up. My Rumors and T. Kimani's way. Hey, boo. What is going on? Yep, I said it. Yes, for the win. What's going on, Deannie? Hey, boo. What's going on, Sandra? Hey, Beachy. Hey, Mary. What's going on? It's me. Hey, Style by Stevie. Who's in the red CDB? It's giving me Janet Velvet Rope tees. You make me so sick. Thank you, baby mother. You guys make sure to support my baby mother, Style by Stevie, over on Style by Stevie YouTube channel, as well as the Instagram, honey. She gets into all of the tea. And what's crazy about this hair color, Miss Stevie, is I'm kind of in like, you know, this is a great fall and autumn color, which is like a reddish brown. It looks a lot more blazed on camera just because of my webcam features. But this really is like a reddish brown. And I just ordered some new bundles in order to kind of, you know, inscribe into this unit as well, because I was experimenting with this color a little bit, but I'm thinking about going into a full-on reddish brown era, you know, and instead of changing my hair color so much, I might just like do it incrementally like the old artists used to do. Like, to your point, Janet had an entire era of, you know, this beautiful velvet, dark and lovely red for the velvet robe. I miss the eras where artists had like themes, like even Rihanna, you know, had her red hair theme for, you know, oh nah, what's my name? That whole project, the red hair Rihanna. So red hair is just a dope color on melanated people, you guys. I love this color. I think it's so sexy and seductive, whether it's on men, whether it's on women. But, you know, all these nice mid-earth tone colors just really do us real good. But thank you, babes. What's going on, Karen? What's going on, Beachy? Hey, boo, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Latera. Hey, Linda. Hey, Corinthia. What's going on, Michael James? Okay, what does that statement mean? What's on the limb for the lizard? Okay, is that another way of saying what's happening in the words of our IG? But hey, Mike, what's going on? It's me. What's going on, Britt the Trucker? Hey, boo. What's going on, Insanity TV? Don't forget the like. Yes, honey, because, you know, we need all of that. Y'all smash the like. We need all of that, all of that, all of that. Hey, Latera, hey, Star. What's going on, Royce? Baby, the hair is late. Thank you, baby father. Shout out to my baby father, Royce Reeves. Make sure y'all follow content creator and fellow T on top of T, panel member Royce Reed over on Royce Reed's YouTube channel as well as Instagram channel. Hey, Royce. Hey, Spiritual. What's going on, Monica? Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Nakia. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Okay, so we got to get into some things. What's going on? Annalisa E. Monroe. Ooh, that is such a powerful name. I love that combination, child. What's going on, Lauren? Hey, y'all. So we got to get into some things. We got to get into singer David, who is pretty much about to be incriminated and indicted and charged and be serving a goddamn life sentence, girl, because it's given that he has every much to do with this deceased 15-year-old teenage body that was found in a car registered to him in a tow yard. Now, the singer is cooperating with investigators, but things are starting to look really grim as more details begin to unfold and become revealed around everything concerning the identity of this 15-year-old girl. We want to get into that. We also have to get into Kirk and Rasheeda Frost's son, KY Frost, who have had charges dropped against him in the fatal shooting of Atlanta rapper T Hood, who also was dating Kirk and Rasheeda's daughter, Kelsey, okay, who is obviously the sister of KY, who caught himself popping him over a domestic dispute with his sister, Kelsey, all right? But KY is not in the clear. And then right after this, we have to come back, you guys, and get into a very deep conversation about Bad Baby, who has came running and screaming to the internet about how she's sick and tired of the abuse that she's been experiencing in her relationship to her trifling ass baby daddy. I have quite a bit to say about that. We have to have that discussion. I may even bring some panel members up to have that discussion with me. So as soon as we're done here, we're going to be going right back live and getting into all of her drama, because there is a conversation to absolutely be had. I'm a little bit parched, child. So before we get started, once again, you guys, share, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, because we're finna get into the things. All right, so you guys may or may not know, singer, matter of fact, hold on. Continue to thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh, yes, go! You got all right, thumbs up, up. Let me see here. Because I did not know who the hell this singer David was. A lot of people didn't, but a lot of people did. You guys know it's so many people getting famous right now, girl. I can't even keep up. Like, the internet fame and internet personalities and talent are literally, it's an oversaturated market. So I can't keep up, girl, with everybody who's becoming somebody via the internet. But this guy apparently got his start, singer, rapper David, on Fortnite, when he started producing his own music during his Fortnite excursions. And then he started putting his music on TikTok, which started going viral. And from there, girl, he's been pop locking and dropping it. Well, there was a body found in the trunk of a car that was registered to him the neighbors who are adjacent to the tow yard began to smell a very, very, very foul smell. For a long time, they didn't know where it was coming from until authorities began to investigate and survey the area, where they discovered this unidentified body. This body now has been identified, and there's a full-on investigation taking place around the rapper. Okay. I don't even know where to get started here. Hold on. Let me see something. This is a better breakdown. I'll call him back. All right. Courtesy of NBC News, decomposed body found in singer David's impounded Tesla, identified as 15-year-old girl. Law enforcement said that the girl, Celeste Ribes, was identified through forensics and that her death is being investigated as a homicide. The decomposed body found last week in singer David's Tesla at a Los Angeles impound lot was identified as that of a 15-year-old girl. The girl, Celeste Ribes, was identified through forensics, NBC Los Angeles reported. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office has not yet determined a cause of death. Quote, at this time, the LAPD does not have a crime classification from the coroner as to the mode or manner of death. Thus, we do not have any suspect information at this time, the Los Angeles Police Department said in a statement. The Riverside County Sheriff's Office said in a statement Tuesday that it has confirmed with the LA Police Department and Celeste Ribes Hernandez has been identified as the juvenile who was reported missing from Lake Elsinore. All right, so her full name is Celeste Ribes Hernandez. In a follow-up statement, the Sheriff's Office later clarified that the LAPD is the lead agency on the case and the main point of contact. It also apologized for initially calling the investigation a homicide. The remains were found September 8th after Los Angeles police were called to Hollywood tow because of a foul odor coming from the Tesla. According to NBC Los Angeles and a police statement, the vehicle was impounded after a person reported that it had been abandoned. Okay, so this car was initially abandoned, sitting somewhere it shouldn't have been, vacant. From there, it was taken to this tow yard with this decomposing body in the trunk that nobody knew about until the foul smell began to funk up the entire tow yard and the community that is adjacent to the tow yard. The medical examiner's office said that the girl was wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal chain bracelet, and stud earrings. She was described as having wavy black hair and weighing about 71 pounds. Now, you guys, mistake me if I'm wrong. Is 71 pounds like the average weight of a 13-year-old girl? I know some people are very slender, because I'm just like, are they talking about 71 pounds decomposed? Law enforcement sources told NBC News that the remains were not intact, you guys. The medical examiner had said it appeared that the girl had been dead in the car for an extended period of time. A spokesperson for David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, said that he had been informed about what happened and was fully cooperating with the authorities. When news of the remains being found broke, David, the romantic homicide singer, we're going to get into some of the lyrics from some of his music, which some people are saying are Blues Clues and Easter eggs, was on his Withered World tour. He was scheduled to perform Wednesday in Seattle, but that show was in fact canceled, you guys. So this is a mess. So a decomposed, dismembered body of a 14-year-old girl was found in this singer's trunk who got famous off of TikTok. Now, the crazy thing about it is that this girl, Celeste, went missing back in 2024. She was only 13 years of age at that particular time. One of the questions that I have is, how long has this car been registered to David? Because it could more than likely give more clues in terms of when she possibly was alive and when she was unalived. How long has he had this vehicle? Was this body transferred? Obviously, it was transferred from one location to another, unless, and we all clearly know this is a homicide, even though it's not being classified as a homicide yet until we get more from the forensics, but it's given homicide, okay? Somebody left a fucking dead body in a fucking car. And the person who had the car, whoever that is, knows that the fucking body was in fact there. But how long has this vehicle been registered to David? Did he put this car in his name for someone else, etc.? But things are getting super grim because pictures are resurfacing of David and this then 13-year-old teenage girl are together. There are other interesting, bizarre synchronicities, such as both of them have shared tattoos. She has a tattoo called Shh, and apparently he has a similar tattoo. There are lyrics and songs that viewers are breaking down that are seemingly connecting this homicide to David himself. It seems personal, and it definitely seems intimate. So let's go ahead and get into some of those things. So this girl was 13 at the time, you guys. Her mom identified her. Her mom also came forward and said that she was in fact dating a boy named David, but the mother thought that she was just dating like another preteen. She had no idea that the David that her daughter was dating at that time was possibly a grown-ass man, and this particular grown-ass man. Now, the mom also reported that her daughter did have a history of running away, but she would always come back. But in 2024, when she ran away, she never returned, and she's been missing since until now. Let's get into this, because baby, it's a lot going on. All right, so let's get into, first and foremost, David released song Romantic Homicide on September the 7th, which coincidentally, bizarrely enough, is the birthday of the 15-year-old girl who was found dead in his fucking car, okay? This post is by Hip Hop Tees, who says, David's popular song Romantic Homicide was released on September 7th, the same day of his alleged 15-year-old girlfriend's birthday, who was found dead in the car, you guys. And it gets more bizarre from here, girl. It's like David almost was in his R. Kelly bag with just littering what could be argued self-incriminating information and evidence in his artwork. And this is why people say, girl, art imitates life. Let's get into some of the comments, okay? One user says, yeah, he's cooked. There ain't no coming back from this one. He is absolutely and utterly done. Another one says she was 12 when their relationship started. So please put that age. So wow, she was 13 when she went missing, but people are saying she was actually 12 when her and singer David were involved. Another one says, damn, Netflix gonna have a field day with this one. Another one says, this just creeped me out. What the freak? Someone else says he did. Wrap it up. He did it. Wrap it up. Another user says, definitely was his sacrifice ritual for fame. Shaking my head. Someone else says, go learn about telling on themselves in songs. Someone else says, what's taking so long to put him into custody? Someone else says, if he ain't ready for jail, he best to get ready. He definitely doesn't have the hair texture nor the skin complexion for the protection. Someone else says 20 with a 15-year-old girlfriend who he met at the time was 13. Some saying started when she was 12. Wrong in all types of ways, but also where was her mama when she was with him? Someone else says, damn, I've been singing a death song this entire time. And it goes on and on and on and on, you guys. But someone also said, but wasn't this song released in 2022? She was last seen in 2024. That timeline is not adding up. Not defending him, but how did he make a song about something that didn't happen yet? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna have to log. Am I about to log in? Oh no, babe. I'm gonna have to get into this comment section. Hold on. They asked me to log in, babe. I ain't logging in. Hold on. Let me see if I can, because I want to read the comments underneath that, because I don't know a lot about this guy. Let me see here. I'm still here. You guys, please run all the likes up. We need all of that. We're going to go live right after this to get into Bad Baby's baby daddy drama, because she got it going on and we got to have a conversation about it. We got to talk about it. Let me find this post so I can pull it up and get into the comments, because I need to see what these people had to say about this. I don't know anything about his music, when he released music. Let me see. You know, I can never find the stuff when I need it. Never. Okay, I have passed it. Hold on. Run those likes up, run those likes up, run those likes up. Because I need the deets on that. Or it is so much going on with Jimmy Kimmel, Krishan Rock, and her toothless ass, Chris Brown and his alleged colorist ass. Girl, we got to talk all about it, honey. It's a lot going on, you guys. It's a lot going on. I'm trying to find this post before we move on, because I want to see what the people had to say. And I can't even find the goddamn post. And I sent it to myself, and it's not even in my damn inbox. I don't understand. Hold on, let me run through this shit one more time. One more time. David, what is this? One day ago. Let me just look up the actual YouTube page. I mean, Instagram page. Hip hop teas. And it better be some tea in that reply section for me to be going through all this shit. Okay, here we go. Let me pull up the comments and find the replies. It's the song, damn, it's government. I'm confused. The song was released 2022. She died 2025. Missing since 2024. That's not the comment. Damn, the comment section not even arranged the same way. Oh, here we go. All right, let me see what the replies look like. Someone says, so it doesn't creep you out that he's been thinking about it for years and literally sings that he unalived her in his mind and didn't regret it, only for him to actually go through with it. So that's an interesting hypothesis, you guys, is that even though the song came out before Celeste was unalive, people are saying that this has been a dark fantasy, obviously, of David, who people are already saying was involved with this teenage girl since she was at least 12. I mean, now people are saying even possibly 11. Who freaking knows? Okay. And that he ultimately fulfilled his dark fantasy, or this was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Someone else said, this is true 100%. I am with you, Native. He made it a while ago thinking nobody would bring up that song again if he did it years later. Someone else said that they were together when the song was released. This was super premeditated. Someone else says they dated for 2 years. So basically, that's how long he's been plotting, which is what makes this worse. Jesus, my God. Someone else says that he probably either got into hot water with either allegations or a pregnancy and unalived her thinking that he would get away with having an alibi being on tour. Now, when there's photos of them together, matching tattoos and songs made about her, I don't think the prosecution gotta even say a freaking word, you guys. Okay? Now let's get into more slides. Here, you guys run the likes up, run the likes up, run the likes up, because we are in fact working. David's hit song, Romantic Homicide, was released on September 7th, which was also the birthday of the 15-year-old girl who was found dead in his car. They even have an excerpt from the verse of this hit song. It goes, "In the back of my mind, I unalived you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you." Wow. Singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December 2023. So now there's also, to make matters even worse, is that there is a leaked track that has hit the internet by Singer David called Celeste. Here you guys can see the missing persons flyer. Celeste Reyes Hernandez, last seen in 2024. 5'3", 120 pounds. Okay, well, to answer my earlier question, the remains were 70 pounds. She was 120 pounds at the time of her missing. She was last seen in Elsinore, California, 13 years of age, dark brown. I mean, a middle schooler. My God, had a whole life ahead of her, you guys. Now, these are the lyrics, the full lyrics from the song. They have highlights here too. The intro is, "Baby, I love you. So this is what it's like to not need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me, when you cry. Just because, just because. Be my Valentine. I want to make you feel suicidal. These are the kind of thoughts that..." Hold on, bitch. Let me pull up the whole lyric sheet. This is a fucking mess. Is this that 4-chain Reddick ass culture, this groper ass culture these folks be talking about? Oh my God, baby, these kids are psycho. Let me pull up the whole lyric sheet, you guys. Lyrics. Romantic Homicide. All right, here are the full lyrics. Verse 1, "I'm scared. It feels like you don't care. Enlighten me, my dear. Why am I still here? I don't mean to be complacent with the decisions you made, but why? In the back of my mind, you died and I didn't even cry. No, not a single tear. And I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even arrive. In the back of my mind, I unalived you and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you." While this nigga was getting record deals, he should have been on a whole goddamn season of Iyanla's Fix My Damn Life. Yeah, the song is very short. David composed the song, wrote the song, and people are saying that this is a dark fantasy. This was premeditated, even though the song came out before Celeste went missing. Wow, wow, wow. Cooked. I have to agree. Okay, let's get into more weird shit. Okay, David reportedly brings a casket, a raft, and a notepad for fans to write letters to the dead during his show. Okay, so he's in his Travis Scott Astro World bag, doing weird, occultic, Illuminati, ritualistic shit in his shows, and here's footage of that. Okay, no music. David is really throwing funerals at his show, the caption says. Baby, this man won't even need to make a damn confession. His entire artwork These are my confessions. In his usher bag. Wow. And it's literally arranged like an entire funeral home. And people can come and pay homage to their deceased loved ones because, as we now know, there's somebody in David's life who is now going to be in a casket. And I don't know whether this is like guilt, and he's like self-medicating his guilt through the art, because there's an occultic truth. Is actually the number one commandment in occultism, which is that all things must be done in the light. Now, here's how occultic people get around that metaphysical truth, is that while all things have to ultimately be brought to the light in some capacity, it doesn't have to be explained to you what you're looking at. It can be brought to the light as fiction. It can be brought to the light as nonfiction. It can be brought to the light artistically. But nonetheless, all things must be done and brought to the light. This is a cardinal sin if you are disobedient to this occultic law. This is why when you look at the music industry, you don't have to ask these people who their gods are and whom they serve. They're literally telling you the truth in the symbolisms of their content, whether that's the infamous Masonic checkerboard flourish you guys see, whether it is the all-seeing eye, the hand gestures, the devil horn, 666 inscribed in various unique ways. All of this Masonic occultic symbolism is in plain sight. And you can find this littered on artists across multiple genres, from heavy metal artists such as Creed, Evanescence, Seether, My Chemical Romance, to Beyonce, Sasha Fierce, I Am, to Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Lady Gaga. I mean, it's a mess. All in plain sight. Don't have to explain to you what you're looking at. Don't have to explain to you why it's there. Don't have to provide context. But the truth of what is must be front and center stage. And there's a reason for that. And I may break all that down in a later video. Okay? So let's get to more synchronicities in this death, you guys. David has canceled his world tour after police launched investigation against him and searched his home for his possible involvement in the murder of 15-year-old Celeste Rivez. Okay? Police have finally started an investigation into singer David in connection with the murder of 15-year-old Celeste Rivez, whose body was found in an abandoned Tesla, according to TMZ. Last Wednesday, David reportedly canceled his world tour just hours before police searched the house where he was living. David is preparing, girl, for the indictment and the arrest of it all. Okay? Singer David spotted just blocks from missing girl's home before her disappearance in newly released photos. So it's given that David was also the last person seen with this then missing teen. Singer David spotted just blocks from missing girl's home before her disappearance in newly released photos. Just when it seems the story couldn't get more complex, new photos now place singer David within walking distance of Celeste Rivez's home in Lake Ezinor just before she disappeared. The images verified using Google Maps and obtained by TMZ show David standing just 0.3 miles from Rivez's family home, a 6-minute walk max, In one shot, the artist is seen speaking to another man carrying a bag. In another, a young woman resembling Celeste is pictured nearby, though her identity has not been confirmed. Celeste Rebes, just 15, was last seen in April of 2024. Her body was found earlier this month in the trunk of a Tesla owned by David. A tattoo reading on her finger helped confirm her identity, the same ink David has on his own right hand. Singer abruptly canceled a Seattle performance the day her body was discovered and reportedly flew back to Los Angeles, though police, it goes on to read, girl. So they're revving up their investigation, girl. It's just a matter of time right now. Okay, here's more footage. Fans notice rapper David was on stream with the same missing female who was found dead in his trunk, you guys. Let me blow this up for you. Wow, wow, wow. And her body is found in a car registered to him. Jesus. All right, now this is just an AI overview of the investigation. According to the Los Angeles County Examiner's Office, the cause of death for Celeste Rebes, the 15-year-old found in the Tesla registered to singer David, is currently deferred pending further investigation. Due to the body being severely decomposed, authorities were initially unable to determine the cause of death. Rebes' remains were found in a bag inside the car's front trunk on September 8th of 2025 after a tow yard worker reported a foul smell. The remains were positively identified as Celeste Rebes through forensic testing. She had been reported missing from Lake Elsinore, California in April of 2024. Her body was found with a severely decomposed appearance, and officials believe she may have been deceased for an extended period. A tattoo that was noted on her right index finger, which matched one belonging to the singer David. She was described as 5'2" tall, weighing 71 pounds. She was wearing... That just opened up the full thing. She was wearing a tube top, etc. Lack of official findings. The decomposition of Rebes' body has made it difficult for the medical examiner to determine the specific cause and manner of death. So this is where he may get an alley-oop at, which is why they can't call this a homicide just yet, because they can't even really determine the cause of death, okay? Could she have died from a heart attack, a cardiac arrest event? Could she have choked, had a seizure? Could she have died from from a self-inflicted injury? Because she's been missing for 2 years and the body is severely decomposed, I'm not even sure if they will even be able to get any forensics from a grape kit. So because the body is so badly decomposed, this may muddy the waters in such a way that David ultimately may be exonerated and cleared if they can't get any deeps on the body, you guys. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I want to get into this leaked song Celeste, because this just came into my algorithm right before I went live. Hold on, y'all. I'm tired of looking all the way to the left, to the left. Let me turn on my big ass monitor, because everything I'm looking at is in a box to the left. In the closet, that's my bitch. If I brought it, please don't keep talking that that's fine. Because you walk and talk at the same time, man. Hold on, let me bring this shit up on the big screen. Because I cannot. Oh, I can't see shit on the big screen either. God damn. Okay, let's read here. Now the body that was found in David's car has been identified. More details about the singer's alleged ties to the victim have surfaced. On Wednesday, September 17th, TMZ posted an unreleased song from the 20-year-old artist in which he mentions the name Celeste twice. Midway through the pop-like ballad, he croons, "Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. 3 smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed." In the next verse, he sings, "Oh Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed, but you look so damn gorgeous in that dress." The song was titled Celeste Demo Unthin when it was first revealed in December of 2023. Okay, 1 year before Celeste would go missing. And one of several eye-popping details that appear to establish a connection between David and the 15-year-old victim, who has been identified as Celeste Rivez Hernandez. So now, not only do they have this girl remains found in his car, ultimately, they have footage of them together. She was ultimately last seen with him. There's footage of him 6 minutes away from her home. But he also has an entire song named after her when he's pretty much pouring over romantic and sensual affections for what was then a minor. A minor. This is weird as fuck. The song was titled Celeste Demo Unthin when it was first revealed in December 2023. It's one of the several eye-popping details that appear to establish a connection between David and the 15-year-old victim, who has been identified as Celeste Rivez Hernandez. The singer and Rivez reportedly had the same tattoo on their right index finger that says "shh." In the days after a medical examiner confirmed the girl's age and appearance, Celeste's mother came forward and confirmed that the body was her daughter. She told TMZ that the teen had been missing from her home in Lake Elsinore, California, since April of 2024 and had a boyfriend named David. In addition, David-born David Anthony Burke was also spotted near Celeste's home before she disappeared. In a photo analyzed by TMZ, you can see the artist standing in a parking lot while speaking to a man holding a brown paper bag. The place where he was photographed is just a 6-minute walk from the home where Celeste lived with her family. There's also another photo circulating that appears to show David with a girl who looks like the teen, but authorities have yet to confirm the girl's identity. The cover art of the leaked song actually features the photo of David and the man with the freaking bag. In the description, the uploader claims the photo was him asking some guys to keep Celeste's age a secret. What the? David is cooperating with police and has reportedly put his Withered World Tour on hold as the investigation continues. Yeah, baby. Because, girl, really is going to be to hell with empirical evidence, even if they can't conclude on a objective cause of death for this young girl. All the circumstantial evidence here is going to be enough to put this man away behind bars for the unalivement, the kidnapping of this girl. Not only is there circumstantial evidence to support that he was involved with the underage girl, but the fact that her fucking remains are found in his fucking car. Baby, he's cooked. He's cooked, girl. He would need a Johnny Cochran level attorney, girl. He would have to throw bone and butterfly dust to resurrect the literal bones of Johnny Cochran, girl, to give his ass a fair shot out of this. This is absolutely nuts. Los Angeles home where David has stayed searched after body of teen found in singer's Tesla. A Los Angeles home where David has been living was searched overnight, law enforcement sources told ABC News on Thursday, as authorities investigate the death of a teenage girl whose body was found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to the 20-year-old singer. A search warrant was executed at a home in Hollywood Hills that the singer does not own, but had been staying at, the sources said. The development came after the Los Angeles County medical examiner on Wednesday identified the female body discovered last week in the trunk of a towed Tesla registered to the singer as a 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. The teen from Lake Elsinore in Riverside County was reported missing last year. Investigators confirmed to ABC News. The body was discovered in the trunk of the Tesla on September 8th, 2 days after it had been towed from a Los Angeles street. The circumstances of how she died and ended up in the front trunk are unclear, investigators told ABC News. The cause of death is still being determined. The Los Angeles Police Department Robbery Homicide Division is leading the death investigation. The case is not a homicide investigation because authorities do not yet know how she died, law enforcement sources told ABC News. The case relies on the medical examiner determining cause of death, which is proving difficult, the sources said. No arrests have been made. And here is a shot of the Tesla, you guys. This is some wild shit. The Los Angeles Police Department told ABC News on Thursday that they are following up on leads in the case as they try to move the investigation forward. Police responded to an impound lot in Hollywood on September 8th for a foul odor coming from a vehicle. Los Angeles police stated authorities located a body in the front trunk of the Tesla that was in a state of decomposition, LAPD sources said. The victim was about 5'1" with wavy black hair and was wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal bracelet, and metal stud earrings, according to the medical examiner. She also had a tattoo on her right index finger that said "Shh." The vehicle is registered to David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David, according to senior LAPD source. It is one of several vehicles owned by the singer, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time, the source added. Could this young girl have been trafficked through David's entourage? Fans are saying that David couldn't have possibly done this because he was on tour at the time, even though we don't know when she was even unalive to begin with. But because he had multiple vehicles registered to him with many different people using the vehicles, could this young girl have been trafficked through his entourage and unalived by someone within his camp? Either way, David's hands are coated in Celeste's DNA at this point. ABC News reached out to his representative and lawyer for comment, but did not receive a response. David, who first went viral on TikTok, where he had 3.8 million followers, released his debut album in April. The singer, known for his indie R&B and alt-pop sound, has been on tour since August. The tour stop in Seattle on Wednesday was canceled, with shows set for San Francisco on Friday and Los Angeles on Saturday. I don't know what to say. I'm going to really wait on more details in this investigation, you guys. David either did this himself or clearly, obviously, someone that he knows is connected to this girl's death. At the very least, it's given that David would be a part of a cover-up, even if he's not the actual assailant. At this point, though, given David's personality, girl, like people are saying, is given a ritualistic murder. is given slightly satanic, ritualistic sacrifice. Some people believe that Celeste was David's blood oath and sacrifice to greenlit his career into Hollywood. Other people are believing that possibly this young girl got pregnant, which could have been a motive for her being unalived, and or maybe this young girl just got tired and wanted to go home, and David couldn't risk that, considering that what he was doing with her in terms of allegedly having a romantic and sexual relationship was illegal, which could fuck up the trajectory of his career if she were to out that to her parents or to her family or to her friends. At what point was this girl unalived? Was she unalived shortly after she went missing? Was she unalived earlier this year? How long was she even alive after she went missing? Not surprised that he hangs with Travis Scott, because I just said that his whole bringing the caskets to the concert thing is so Travis Scott coded. So Travis Scott coded. Did a member of his entourage unalive this girl? Maybe she was being trafficked through his clique, through his entourage. Because someone in his entourage have raped her. And David helped to cover up this girl's death. Because, you know, niggas stick together. They may not be loyal to women, but they loyal to each other. Men are very male identified. This investigation is going to be wild. The home that they're raiding isn't even a home that he owns, but somewhere he's staying. There may not be much that comes out of that, considering that the initial crime may have taken place somewhere else. He may have been staying somewhere else, since he is a content creator and a musician. He more than likely bounces around. So whether this home that they're raiding at this point would house anything that could be connected to the murder, it's no telling. We're going to see. Obviously, they're going to get a hold of that digital footprint as it relates to text messages, call logs. David is given unhinged. Definitely given I will sell my soul to get up out of the hood. Pedophilia and Freemasonry, unfortunately, are very much so synonymous, and in some areas of occultism, ritualistic abuse of women, of virgins, of children is a real thing. But there's so much going on that we don't have enough yet. But I'm going to be keeping you guys updated on all things concerning this investigation, girl. This is really wow. And fans were really hopeful initially when this news broke that, oh, David had nothing to do with this. He couldn't have had anything to do with this. But now, as leaked songs with her name in it and him pretty much confessing in his music to having an affection and an attraction and an involvement to this minor is all coming out, it ain't looking good, my guy. But on the contrary, Rasheeda, okay, rap like Shawty Low, and Kirk Frost of Love and Hip Hop, okay, Miss My Bubblegum son, Kai Frost, has officially been released from police custody, and police have dropped their charges. But the young man is not out of the woodworks just yet. So for those of you who don't know what the fuck has been going on, with Rasheeda and Kirk, aside from arguing with Yandy and Mendices on Love and Hip Hop, their son, Kai, was the main suspect in the murder of Atlanta rapper T Hood, who was dating Kai's sister, aka Rasheeda, and Kirk's daughter, Kelsey. And to make a long story short, Kai popped T Hood fatally as a result of a domestic dispute between his sister Kelsey and the Atlanta rapper. Well, autopsy reports are revealing more information about the gruesome details of this Atlanta rapper's death. All right, check this out, courtesy of Fox Atlanta. Atlanta, newly released autopsy results are shedding light on the shooting that unalived rapper T Hood earlier this month. What we know. Police said that the 33-year-old artist, whose real name was Tevin Hood, was shot on August 8th at a home in Lee Road near Snellville during what investigators described as a domestic disturbance that also left a woman injured, which would be Rasheeda and Kirk's daughter and Kai's sister. According to the autopsy released to TMZ by Gwinnett County Police, Hood sustained gunshot wounds to the back, abdomen, backside, and both legs. Kai shot his ass up, baby, crucified his motherfucking ass on our carpet, with all due respect. He was taken to a hospital where he later died. At the time of the incident, T Hood was dating Love and Hip Hop Atlanta stars Kirk and Rasheeda Frost's daughter, Kelsey. TMZ also says the Gwinnett police have identified Kai Frost, who is the son of Kirk and Rasheeda, as the prime suspect. Fox 5 Atlanta reached out to Gwinnett police Thursday morning to independently confirm this information and was told, quote, the incident is being investigated as a self-defense shooting. The circumstances around the shooting are not clear. T Hood's family is accusing the Gwinnett County Police Department on social media of not doing enough to track down his unaliver. They also say that they will not stop until justice is absolutely served for T Hood and his family. A candlelit vigil was held for the rapper last night at Wade Walker Park in Stone Mountain. The investigation remains ongoing as the family of T Hood is trying to raise money to help support his young daughter. Okay? My God, today. Now, Kai Frost breaks silence after being named a suspect in outing of sister's boyfriend, T Hood. All right, this is a Shade Room update. It's been a month since the Gwinnett County Police named Kai Frost the primary suspect in the death of T Hood. When he died, the rapper, real name Tevin Hood, was dating Kai's half-sister on his dad's side, Kelsey Frost. So this is Kirk's daughter from another relationship. While there's been a lag on information related to the case, it appears Kai is not behind bars for the fatal shooting, okay? He has been released, and the charges on the police's end have been dropped because they're citing self-defense. Rasheeda and Kirk Frost's son broke his silence for the first time since reports of the outing broke in mid-August. Sharing a mirror selfie on Instagram, he wrote about experiencing a difficult time while holding a joint of some kind between his lips. Kai also added the song Back Rub by Rio Da Young OG to the post. Quote, I've been through so much, I need a back rub, he wrote on the photo. While his comment isn't exactly related to the case, it's the first words he said since becoming a suspect. His parents have also been quiet on his case. While the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reached out to Kirk last month, he reportedly cited other reports labeling the outing self-defense and sent articles and video links to back that up. As previously reported, Kai Frost was considered the sole suspect in T Hood's death, and police were investigating whether it was an act of self-defense. He had not been charged in the incident, and it appears that's still the case. In August, a spokesperson for the Gwinnett County Police said that Kai had encountered a domestic dispute on August 8th inside a home between Tevin and a woman who had suffered physical injuries, which would be his sister Kelsey. Despite reportedly removing himself, Frost allegedly later shot T Hood and remained on the scene to speak with officers. 911 received a call about the outing at about 7 p.m. Officials transported Tevin to the hospital, but he ultimately passed away. Unlike her brother, Kelsey Frost spoke out within days of the outing. At the time, folks online had been speculating that she might have been involved with the outing. For clarity, the police report on T. Hood's death reportedly does not list her as the female in the alleged domestic dispute. In a social media post, Kelsey said she wasn't allowed time to grieve or say my respects because of sick narratives. She also mentioned wanting to be cautious of saying too much and amid his loved one's grief. Quote, I love my man with my entire heart, sending me threats. I am grieving too. I am hurting too. I didn't harm anyone or ask anyone to harm him. I didn't even call for anyone to come help me. I didn't ask for this. I would never. My baby was still healing from being shot 3 times. We handled our business in private. I am livid also. I didn't call my family for help. She added that she didn't call anyone but T. Hood's mother, not her family or brother. Quote, I don't care who's involved. I don't condone this, Kelsey added. Here's a picture of Kelsey and T. Hood together. And this is from her Instagram. First off, I've been advised not to speak up by plenty of parties. I can't sit back and let this narrative be created go on. The love of my life is gone. The man I lay with and cuddle every single night is no longer here. So as I want to ask for respect and privacy, I won't, because I will always defend my baby. I don't condone this in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I am sick to my stomach. I don't wish this on anyone. My brain is all over the place. This is a total nightmare, but I'm going to get this off. I don't even have time to grieve or say my respects in this right manner because I am defending myself being attacked by people who are creating weird and sick rumors. I'm not good at talking, but I would love to give insight and let the people who love him in to get understanding. I don't have the right words, but I want to keep typing while also respecting his family and loved ones. So please stop listening to people who weren't there. Listening to all these rumors and conspiracy theories will get nobody anywhere but just following a false narrative. I hate I have to even post this, but I won't let y'all bully me and put the blame on me, making it seem like we weren't one. I ain't ever fathomed no ish like this. I love my man with my entire heart. Sending me threats, I am grieving too. I am hurting too. I didn't harm anyone or ask anyone to harm him. I didn't call for anyone to come help me. I didn't ask for this. I would never. My baby was still healing from being shot 3 times. We handled our business in private. I am also livid. I didn't call my family for help. For one, I'm the only girl, and I know we would be right back together that same night. If anything, I don't involve my folks in our business. I didn't call a brother. I didn't call anyone but his mother. That's my baby. I don't care who's involved. I don't condone this. I am not okay. So no, I'm not going to sit here and let y'all create some sick narrative of me. I never want him hurt or call anyone to get him hurt no matter what. We always got through anything together, and now I'm alone in this. I will keep speaking my truth for my baby. He was leaving and should still be here. I love you, baby. Please come visit me and take me with you. I can't argue with all of you, and I don't want to. Y'all will here pick and choose what you want, but I didn't want this. Ask for it, call for it, set up, or ask for anything. I would never. Stop playing on my name. Real ones know he wouldn't approve. Yikes. It's a lot going on, you guys. Now, T. Hood's family is on Kai's neck, Kelsey's neck, the DA's neck, the police department's neck. They're absolutely convinced that there's more to this than what meets the eye. T. Hood's family continues to demand justice and call out Rasheeda Kirk Frost and 2 sons while sharing alleged phone calls with Kelsey Frost following Atlanta rapper's murder. The family of murdered Atlanta rapper T. Hood continues to demand justice and call out Rasheeda Kirk Frost and their 2 sons while sharing alleged phone calls with their daughter, Kelsey. As we previously shared, T. Hood, born Tevin Hood, was TMZ later reported on the Ready to Go rapper's murder and claimed his mother, Yolanda Bandy, confirmed that her son was the victim of the incident. She said her son lived at the home, which TMZ reported was in unincorporated Snellville. Yolanda also denied reports claiming a party took place at the time of the outing. Following T. Hood's fatal outing, his family and close friends took to social media. They accused his girlfriend, Kelsey Frost, of foul play. Kelsey is the daughter of music executive and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Kirk Frost. Her stepmother is rapper and fellow Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Rasheeda. T. Hood's mother and 2 sisters, Majia Bandy and Jada Bandy, along with his daughter's mother, Ebony J, have all alleged that Kelsey set the rapper up. The family alleges that she caught her brothers, Kai Frost and Kirk Frost Jr., following an alleged domestic violence dispute. They further accused Kai of being the outer. Hours following T. Hood's death, Major, Jada, and Ebony shared footage from the scene and wrote several posts accusing the Frost family of foul play. Kelsey Frost has since taken to social media with a post and delete attempting to clear her name. She captioned the post, "Please, please be so for real. I know I can't beat the internet and rumors, but playing on my name when it comes to my man, I'm not going at all. I know this something to talk about for y'all, but this is real life for me. No, I'm not okay." Okay, and we just read her full reply there, which is what's here. I am so congested, you guys. On Monday, August 11th, T. Hood's 2 sisters, mother and daughter, mother continued to call out the Frost family while demanding justice from authorities. The 4 women have shared alleged phone calls of Kelsey Frost telling them that her brother Kai Frost was questioned by police and released. Previously, WSB-TV reported that 1 person was detained by investigators. Presently, officials have not made any arrests, and the case remains ongoing. The family's family continue to call out Rasheeda and Kirk, demanding they allegedly stop hiding their son and bring them to justice for his alleged actions. The family also accuses the family of using their celebrity and star power to sway the justice system. Okay, let's get into some of this. Hold on, can I just click on this? Okay. And there are captions all over this audio that the family posted. "We were already at your house, me and my other sister. We seen and spoke to the police. They said that the Uber was not found and he wasn't on the scene. Y'all pulled the alarm on the house and your family came faster than police. What are we lying for? The parents are hiding their son. It's just not a leak. Multiple stories. It's so many to post, but let's start with this." Then she asked Kai Frost, "Your sister gave you up as soon as it happened." This is captioned, "T. Hood sisters and daughters mother speak at Frosted K, admitting her brother killed Tevin Hood and he's literally in hiding." Yeah, let's just go on over, baby, to the actual Instagram post. Okay, here's Kai's Instagram. "He deleted all his posts. What that tell you? Locked that ninja up. He was never detained, never in custody." Caption, she said, "It's more to the story." Yeah, because obviously y'all lied. You didn't tell the truth. And if y'all know, and then she adds Frosted K, "You know she's overly dramatic liar. She do shit and play dumb afterwards like she didn't do it every day since Tevin passed away. Her story has changed, and if nobody know when somebody died in a homicide, anybody who was right there is going to jail. If she told the police the truth, they would be a jail right now. That's just that. Oh, girl, they really was going off on social media. My mom's only son, to you all reading this today, only birthday, and this is my mom's only son, the one who helped me most. I'm supposed to be my brother's keeper, and I couldn't save him, my first friend. I'm always known for being T-Hood little sister. What will I do without my brother? The Frost family is hiding the fact that their sons, Kai and Kirk Frost, both shot my brother together 5 times in his back. That is cowardly. If you knew Tevin, you knew he'd wear his heart on his sleeve. He was friendly, talented, and motivational to all who knew what he was doing. For real, we just our dad. Something Tevin would beat anybody one-on-one, but Kai lost and went back for a gun is insane. So they're saying that there was an initial confrontation where T-Hood got the best of Kai. Kai, as a result of wanting to reclaim his nuts and his manhood, came back with the GUN and unalived him along with his brother, Kirk Frost Jr. Tevin, I'm sorry I couldn't save you, but I will forever love and live for you. We were supposed to be in Miami for my birthday next week. I'm not seeking revenge. God will, but be there when the truth reveal itself, when the crossover, no God welcome you, Mafia, forever. Typos happen. We just lost our dad. Today is my birthday, and my brother is now gone. I just pray our family in the best regards. Tevin loved the city and what he did. As I know we forget about people as they pass, I just want us to always remember a leader, a father, a brother, a son, a something to so many people. If you knew Tevin or Hood, you knew my brother was never a hater, never a copycat or selfish man. What he had, he gave to all. What we could do, believe he did do 100 times that. The type of hate people have in their heart don't make no sense, and most of the time it's never strangers. 33 years of hurdles through haters, ran laps around the jealousy as if it's nothing. As soon as he get with a certain type, now my brother is gone. Hers ended mine's life and got his TV mama and daddy to save him. We don't give up about money. We got that. It's the principle, it's the truth, it's the real behind it all. One thing we ain't never been fake or lived a lie. Okay, they at Rasheeda and okay, can you guys see me? Because my internet be acting weird. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys can see me. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys can see me. Can you guys see me? Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys can see me, because it's a lot. Why is my internet clicking out? Okay. All right, so let's keep going, child, because we toward the end of this. They at Kirk and Rasheeda. I'm just wondering if it was y'all, what would y'all do on top of I gave you his mother's number personally when your whole family left the crime scene? The chat at Wendy's off 124 by Severville Walmart. You still haven't reached out, and y'all son killed her son, and y'all know that for a million fact. It's a lot. I had to have been living under a damn rock at this time. Hashtag find KY Frost. She made all them posts, and I honestly don't care if she's hurting. She got to see her brothers live another day. Y'all took mine. All y'all just can rot. Jesus. T-Hood's daughter and mother speaks. Where is Kai Frost? Justice for T-Hood. I wish you could come sit on the patio with me right now. I told my baby she was speechless and her eyes filled with tears, but she didn't cry. She hugged me because I was crying. T-Hood's sister Jada continues to speak. Just going to fuck off. Attributing her brother. We're posting every day until justice is served for my brother. And it's looking like she lived up to that. This is T Hood's mother begging Kai to turn himself in. Good morning. I need all family and friends to post justice for my son T Hood. The killer is out on the streets. Kai Frost think he can just get away because of famous parents. People, please don't shop at Frost Bistro and Press Clothing Store. Don't watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta until they can explain why my son was killed. So she was asking the public to boycott Rasheeda and Kirk Frost. People don't support Frost. Family and friends. Guess what? The Gwinnett County Police Department is protecting the Frost family. I talked to the detective. No updates in what he said. This is crazy. They picked Kai up, questioned him, and let him go. He shot T Hood 7 times as he walked away. Keep the post coming. We will not let this die. Justice for T Hood. Don't support anything that has the Frost name on it. No Frost Bistro, no press. Nobody look at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta until we get answers about my son. Kai Frost, turn yourself in. This is T Hood's sister, Maja, who reposted her mother. Let's be real. If you love my brother like you say you do, why not tell your people at the police department what really happened? Your brother shot him while he was walking away, point blank, period. Say your truth like you say you want to do. Justice will be served regardless if you want to protect the facts or not. Okay, this is Kelsey's post, which we read. It's a lot of moving parts in this thing, you guys. Okay, let's look at this footage here. She stated that he was leaving and her brother shot him and said, fuck her and him. Self-defense on what? Shut the fuck up if you don't know what you're talking about. This is T Hood's sister. That's not towards the comments. That's for all the ignorant comments that know they don't even make sense. If it's self-defense, you wouldn't run from the scene. You would stay at the scene because you did nothing wrong. Okay, wait, y'all can't even hear this. I forgot I gotta post this up individually. Let me see. Okay, let's listen to this.
Hold me like that, my ankle fucked up. I can't even walk.
We're trying to get information.
Now,
I'm there. His ankle messed up because he was there.
Don't hold me like that. I don't give a fuck. Don't hold me like that. My ankle fucked up. I can't even walk.
We're trying to get information.
So at Frosted K set my brother up. She had her brother shoot him and say she didn't know that he shot my brother 5 times in the back and stomach, chest. They cleaned it up and hid the brother so the police wouldn't find the weapon or him. Her 2 brothers, one left the scene, but the one that lives on the property is hiding. This is the other brother, the one who said his ankle hurts. He shot him but left the scene before the police came. He also stated that his sister called him to the property for help.
Now, his ankle messed up because he was there.
Don't hold me like that. I don't give a fuck. Don't hold me like that. My ankle fucked up. I can't even walk.
We're trying to get information.
Now,
his ankle messed up because he was there.
Don't hold me like that. I don't give a fuck. Don't hold me like.
But the family is saying that the brother admitted that his sister called him to the scene, not Kai, but the other brother. Get up off this app, y'all yapping. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, if someone is so-called beating you up in your house, why not call 911 to remove the person from the home? And he lived there as well, and Kai Frost lives there as well, which is the brother. Why wait on someone to be shot, then call 911? And again, your brother already lived there in the house. Why wait on your older brother to come, then shoot him together when 911 could have been called from 3 p.m.? Okay, so Kai got his ass whipped, according to the family, by T Hood. They're claiming that Kai then called the brother, the older brother, or Kelsey called the older brother. And then once he came onto the scene, because Kai and both T Hood lived in the house with Kelsey, that's when there was a joint effort to unalive T Hood, which to their point was shot all in his back, his legs, etc. Please shut the fuck up and stop eating dick on this app. If this was a self-defense situation, why would the brother leave the house before police arrive? And there's no weapons, just a shot person. that was already dead at the scene. You took time to clean up and not call 911 because the 911 call came from Lithonia. Then you called after the police were already en route. Rasheeda, they at Rasheeda, where's your son? This is T Hood's family demanding answers from Kirk and Rasheeda. She stated that he was leaving and her brother shot him and said, fuck her and him. Self-defense on what? This is a mess. Police have caught themselves investigating. Gwinnett County is kind of controversial in and of itself. I have no idea whether Gwinnett County has done a spectacular investigation into this incident, which is very convoluted. You have a domestic dispute. You have an alleged altercation between two men. You have one citing self-defense. And then Gwinnett County's investigation lead them to conclude that it was in fact self-defense. The family is saying this can't be possible. Too many people were called, which escalated the situation, and their loved one was shot in the back, even though the autopsy reports also described T. Hood's injuries as being shot in the legs. I'm going to assume that if the police decided it was self-defense, then based upon the autopsy and the coroner and the incident, they can justify the shots to the back. If the argument is that the shots in both of T. Hood's legs were the first shots, but T. Hood was still alive, was crawling, maybe rolled on his stomach, started belly crawling, and then they began to shoot him some more. Now, is that deemed self-defense? I mean, I guess. I don't think there really is a rule to, if you are in a situation to defend yourself, I think you do get to neutralize the threat, even if it's neutralizing that threat fatally. But K. Frost is not completely out of the woodworks yet, because even though police have seemingly dropped the charges, he may still have some issues with the DA. Check this out. Kai Frost has reportedly been cleared by police in the murder of T. Hood due to him acting in self-defense. Now awaits the DA to pursue the charges or let him walk. According to TMZ, the Gwinnett County Police Department has officially declared that KY acted in self-defense when he fatally shot T. Hood, real name Tevin, back in August. They claimed Tevin was the main aggressor in the altercation, which led to him reportedly starting a fight with Kai and pulling a gun on him. Kai then reportedly pulled out his own gun at the same time and shot Tevin before he could shoot him. Now, I'm assuming that if police investigated this, they also found the alleged T. Hood's alleged weapon there as well. Police seem to be corroborating that. That also seems to be an interesting piece of information that the family is not including in their narrative, which was that T. Hood was armed and apparently was being aggressive and making threats. And this is really what escalated the situation, not per se Kai getting his ass whooped, but one cowboy drew his gun and the other cowboy then drew his own at the same time and shot Tevin before he could shoot him. Based on this and Tevin's previous violent behavior towards Kay, police have decided not to pursue charges against Kai. Now the DA has to decide whether they will press charges or let Kai walk. So because there's been other domestic dispute incidents, etc., girl, police have determined, child, T. Hood is violent, was a perpetual offender, and that this young man was in a volatile situation, attempting to intervene and stand up for his sister, and T. Hood escalated the situation, and Kai got the best of that altercation, and the PD are saying there's nothing to see here, girl. So now Kai is awaiting, oh, let me show y'all this. Y'all can't even see it. Kai is awaiting the DA to clear him, girl. If the DA clears him, the Frost girl family, baby, they may need to go into hiding, because T. Hood's family is pressed. They want absolute justice. It's clear they're not going to take this laying down. And the next question is going to be, is there going to be street justice if the DA also clears Kai to walk? What do you guys think? This is a whole hot mess. I don't have time to read you guys' comments because I got to get out of here to get into another stream. But please leave y'all comments in the comment section. Please thumbs up the video. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are. We got to circle the block and get into Bad Baby and her DV with her baby daddy. I want to have a conversation about that. T Hood murder is being concluded right now. He's being made responsible for his own death. And Singer David, the investigation is revving up, child. Looks like he's about to be having his own run-in with the law in a way that could change his life forever. So give me you guys' opinions in the comment section. We need all of that engagement. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share the content out. If you enjoyed yourself, definitely monetize. Support the platform economically. Consciouztv, $ on Cash App and or paypal.me/ConsciouzTV. Email me allthetea@consciouztv@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at ConsciouzTV, Patreon. All information and handles are in the description box below. We are going to be right back in 20 minutes to get into Bad Baby. I will catch you all later. Peace.